What's good, guys? This is Carlos, the Colombian guy. Welcome to my YouTube channel once again. And today, guys, I'm not gonna bring you any updates or either information, guys. Today, I would like to clarify a few things about this video right here, fellas. Cause since I made that video, I've been getting a lot of messages, ugly comments, all of that. So hey, I would like to clarify few things that I was talking about in that video. And first of all, I would like to also clarify, speak clear, say the facts. I don't have nothing against the passport bros. You know that the reason why I made this video is to keep you guys updates, with the humble information about my country, fella. So I don't have nothing. I don't hate the passport bros because like a lot of people can feel that can feel some type of way since I made that video. But hey, let me clarify. Let me be clear. I don't hate the passport bro, guys. So hey. A lot of people been messaging me, texting me like, hey, Carlos, like Colombians think like we're losers or something, this, and that. So I would like to speak. Like, I had like 3 topics to talk about, guys, and I would go deep in this because I would like to clarify and kind of like speak a little bit for Colombians, fellas. So, hey, Colombians think like this question, like people been testing me this. Hey, like Colombians think like we're losers or something. So, guys, let me clarify. So Colombians, they don't think like like anybody from America is loser, especially if they native Native Americans, like born and raised in America or something. Even like people like they never were born in America but they moved to over there. So Colombians see all of them like they have money. So you loser, yeah, like you consider kind of like a loser in Colombia when you broke. It's not like when you have you having like bad time, with the love and that, with the girls, all of that. No, like if you have money, if a Colombian seem like you guys have money, so you guys okay in the country. So the reason why like they the newspapers they post that because of course they are like some YouTubers that they like to get views, they like to get attention and they have to do all of that, fellas. But no, Colombians, they don't think like like people from America, they lose it, like I say, because like if you go financially, it means you winning, and it means like it means also for me like when you go financially, it means you good. You don't have to worry about a lot of things, so you are a real winner. You're winning in your life, fellas. So also, like I had like people like hitting me up, like, oh, like comment, they making this comment like on the videos, like, oh, Colombians hate on us. I'm tired of Colombians, with all of these. So hey, with their opinion about that, something like that. Hey, listen, like I say, I'm gonna speak for Colombians. And I know, like some of you guys, maybe are tired of all this situation I'm Medellin, so I'm not trying to defend, Colombians or Americans, or foreigners, none of that. I'm just trying, understand each part, guys. So, hey, Colombians, they don't hate on Americans. They don't hate. Well, like I say, I'm focused about passport bros now. Colombians, they don't hate on passport bros. The only thing that they might be like mad about, is all this situation with the minors, all of that. So they might guess or they think like passport bros are involved or are behind all of this. Why passport bros? So that's the question that maybe you guys behind the screen asking yourself. Why passport bros? The reason why they might blame passport bros is cause like if you go to TikTok, YouTube, like you see like all this video about they be promoting women, all of that, like recording women, recording the package URLs, recording the cloud tower. Majority of these videos they mention passport bros. So now since they create, since they create like all the since they create the article, that I've been reading, that I post on that video. So locals, they might feel some type of way like, oh, who the fuck are these passport bros, all of that. So why they've been promoting girls, like what they've been recording women, what they've been involved in all these sexual things, sexual exploitation. So that's the reason why they also can blame them to be behind against minors. But this, what I'm gonna say, probably, a lot of people like I might have a lot of people against me, and I might have a lot of people like that they might agree with me, fellas. So this is what I'm gonna say. So passport bros, is a big community, right? They are a big community. So they should have somebody here in Colombia that defend them, that defend them, like fight for them against their rights, against, their reputation and all of that, because they've been doing like all the shit, like, sexual exploitation, all of that. So they trying to relate it to Pastor Bros. But, like I say, they don't have nobody to prove. Like a lot of these guys, a lot of these YouTubers, a lot of these guys that are behind crimes against minors, all of that. So they don't have nobody, like Pastor Bro community, they don't have nobody to prove in Colombia that they people are not against this, because like anybody can identify, can flex, like, I'm a Pastor Bros or this, and they are not even in those groups, you know what I mean? So the crimes, against minors, all of that, they've been captured, a lot of white guys. So I know like Pastor Bros is like originally, like a group of black guys, but like Colombians, they don't know that. They don't know that. The only thing that they know is like, being gringos, being some gringos, they've been behind, crimes against minors, all of that, like been hitting women, all of that, been recording women, been promoting like, sexual tourism, been promoting like sexual exploitation, all of that, been pimping the girls, all of that, because all this crime that I already mentioned are related to Pastor Bros, unfortunately, in Colombia. And I know like a lot of these guys and a lot of these things are not true, but like I say, Pastor Bros, they don't have nobody to defend them in Colombia, and it's sad because it's a big community, and I think like they could do like better for themselves, I also think like Pastor Bros, it shouldn't be just a group, to ask for donations, all of that, to ask to fix like somebody's house that fell or something, well, these things, are good because, like contribution, all of that, help other people that they don't have the resource, all of that is cool. But I also, things like the manager, they should keep an eyes, on their community, all of that. Because since it's like a big community, you will have like a lot of type of issues, and you gotta be ready when these issues that are coming now for them, like in Colombia now. Like I honestly think like Pastor Bros now in Colombia is even like they can't even wear a Pastor Bros shirt, because like I say, so like they've been posting videos about women. And a lot of, like I say, a lot of these guys, they are not even in the group, but, they trying to get views, they're trying to get their attention. And you know what, I guess, the groups or the person that they going to use Pastor Bros name, because they know Pastor Bros are popular, they know Pastor Bros is a big movement, so that's the name, that they gonna use or something like that, just to get views, just to get popular. That's the reason why, a lot of Colombians be mad about Pastor Bros now, since the government, since the newspapers, El Colombiano, they post an article that say, Pastor Bros, they the losers. They don't mind about, hearing like Pastor Bros are loser, because there is a lot of losers in Colombia. I mean, financially, all of that, because actually, when Colombians are winning, they are not flexing with beautiful women, they are flexing with money. Because, when you got money, like people respect you, all of that. So for Colombians, talking about, Colombian men, so all of that, because I also, got like this type of comments, like, oh, what about Colombian men, like they're losers? No, like when Colombians men are loser, it's because they broke. It's because they're broke. It's not because they have a beautiful woman next to them, because we have so much beautiful women in Colombia that we don't mind if some people want to come, and join, and be around our woman, we don't mind about that. It's so many of them. You guys can keep that. There is a lot of, beautiful women in Colombia. So like I say, Colombians are not taking this personal, but they feeling some type of way about, these Pastor Bros and all of that. But like I say, they gotta do better for their community, so they can fix all these problems that are in Colombia. Like I say, like they've been blaming them for a lot of things. A lot of things that, and this reputation, is sad, because like they've been dirty then, in the country, all of that. Well, now, especially Medellin, because I don't think like they know a lot about Pastor Bros in Cartagena, but I can speak about Medellin, and I can say like, they've been trashing this group over there. And like I say, it's sad, but like they don't have nobody. It's like, when you have your son and somebody's hitting them, somebody that is older than your son is hitting them all the time, but your son, he doesn't have nobody to defend him. So it's the same thing with Paso Bros in town. They don't have nobody to defend it. They don't have nobody to defend it, and that's the reason why, you know, this government, well, not the government, you know, these newspapers, you know, all of that, they've been trashing, you know, they've been saying, you know, all kind of stuff about Paso Bros, which I don't know if it's true or not, but, you know, I can say, like, you know, majority of these things, like majority of a lot of things that they've been accused of, you know, I know this is fake, but like I say, they, you know, poor Paso Bros, because, you know, nobody's defending them on time, fellas. So guys, you know, this is, I want to clarify this because like people, like, they take this personal, you know what I mean? And I don't think like they should do that, because I'm just sharing, you know, my opinion about, you know, Paso Bros community in Colombia, all of that. So, you know, like I got like a lot of comments, but, you know, it's part of the game, so I don't mind about that, fellas, you know. But also, like I say, you know, like, they might be like, since they, like, I'm talking about the article, because, you know, the article was like the thing that generated, like, you know, all of this, all of that. So, fellas, you know, like, weird things that Colombia see, like this, like Colombians, talking about Colombians community, you know, like, weird things for Colombian is like, you know, like, seeing all this video, because the article that I post, I also, you know, got a video from El Colombiano, which is like the newspapers that put the article, you know, I got a video from there. And I was reading at the video, you know, all of that, and they also, you know, the girl was saying, like, you know, the person in the video was saying, like, you know, Paso Bro, they share a guy, you know, how to find a woman, you know, this and that, you know, like, how to find a Latina with a big booty, you know, all of that. So this is kind of like the thing that's out weird for Colombians, because, like, I've been hearing this. I don't know if that's true, fellas, but I've been hearing this, like, there is some guys, people that offer guys, you know, like to finding a wife, finding a girlfriend. Hey, this shit, like, just got me mad, because, listen, nobody, even your family, can choose a woman for you. So don't believe nobody that tell you, oh, you know, you can find a woman in Colombia, you can find a woman in the Philippines. Well, I've never been to Philippines. I'm just giving, you know, crazy samples, you know what I mean? If I'm wrong, you know, just let me know, you know, just leave my comment over there, and I will appreciate, you know, the advice, you know, the answer, fellas. So, hey, you can find a woman in Colombia, Venezuela, the Philippines. This is trash. Nobody in the world, you know, except for God. God is the only one that can put you the girl, you know, the girlfriend, your girlfriend, you know, the girl that can be your wife, you know, he's the only one that can put that person in your way. So otherwise, you know, you can't find, like, you know, a woman with somebody, like your neighbor will tell you, oh, you can find a woman in Colombia. No, because this is weird. This is weird. Nobody can tell you that, you know, posting women's, like, flexing, like, posting pictures with the women's. This is something like Colombian community, you know, see weird, because we don't do that here. We won't be like, oh, you know, posting pictures with our women's, like, with a group of 30,000 people in the groups. This is like, you know, and those people, like, they've been investigating that, like the El Colombiano news, like, they got all this information. Like, you know, like, there is a lot of group of them. So, you know, like I say, you know, it's gonna make, like, it's causing, like, already, like, a rejection in the Colombian community. But it's not too late for them to recover, because, like I said, they just gotta do right. You know, gotta, you know, I also, like, blame, like, a lot of all these YouTubers, you know, that they are, you know, like, they represent Paso Bros, but they don't. They just trying to take advantage, like I say. When you are popular, a lot of people, they want to be next to you, either for benefits, you know, either, you know, they try to take advantage of you, they try to use you, all of that. Is the same thing with the Paso Bros community. You know, a lot of people, you know, like, they be using, like, this name, you know, their community to do dirty shit, and then blame them. Even, like, the haters again, then, like, they've been doing, like, they've been acting like, oh, you know, we Paso Bros, this, you know, I'm a Paso Bros, this, and that. But, you know, what they want to do is, you know, kill the reputation, you know, for this community. Like I say, hey, like, Paso Bros, you know, like, it's a big community. They should have lawyers. They should have all of that to defend, fight against them when they get in trouble or something. Maybe I can sound crazy, but that's the truth. You know, I'm saying, like, you know, even, like, in Colombia, you know, like a lot of communities, you know, like, you know, the Afro-Colombians, you know, all of that, like the Indian, like the indigenous, you know, all of them, like even like people that play for the other team, you know, all of that. So all majority of the communities, they have, you know, people that represent them. So I ask myself, why the Paso Robles, they don't have somebody that represent them? If it's a big community, it's like a lot of Paso Robles, even like, you know, they expat now, they in Colombia now, they in Thailand, they in DR, you know, when I'm talking the place that, you know, the Paso Robles, they travel more. So that's what I mentioned, you know, all this place. So why they don't have, you know, somebody that represent them, you know, everywhere, somebody that if you're Paso Robles is in trouble, they can reach out to them. I feel like, you know, it's time now. I know Paso Robles, you know, they've been doing good and amazing things, don't get me wrong. You know, I admire, you know, so a lot of these guys, you know, like they've been doing like a lot of, you know, like they you know, helping other people, doing some donations. But like I say, you know, now it seems to prove for the Paso Bros, you know, that they only don't travel to Colombia just for sex, you know, sex for tourism, you know, all of that, all the shit, all the dirty shit, like they've been blaming about, you know what I mean? Now it's time for them to prove. And I know, like you know, like people, like nobody should prove all the people like you know, oh, you know, I'm doing this, you know, you guys wrong or something. But you know, sometimes it's necessary for you, it's necessary, you know, for some people to do that. You know, you just gotta prove them like, hey, you know, you guys wrong, you know, don't be blaming on that for that, but you know, all of that. So like I say, hey, if you are a member of Paso Bros or something, you know, I know you guys proud to be Paso Bros or something, but hey, I don't recommend you to be wearing like Paso Bros shirt, Medellin, all of that, because you can get in trouble. Now, since they create this article, you know, things, you know, can be like very twisted, because like I say, you know, and locals, you know, they are getting, you know, this perception because that's what they hear. That's what they hear. They don't know Paso Bros is a community of black people. You know, they don't know like Paso, you know, like a lot of these YouTubers that use Paso Bros name. They don't know if they are really like Paso Bros members, that they are in those groups. None of that. They just been using, you know, Paso Bros, you know, reputation, Paso Bros name, all of that, fellas. So hey, you know, this is the. I wanted to go deep in that, fellas, because like I say, you know, a lot of people, they feel, oh, you know, you hate on us. Colombians hate on us. So some Colombians, they are very laid back people. Well, not all of them, but majority of Colombia, you know, like majority of Colombia, they are laid back. You know, they don't worry about, you know, a lot of things. You know, they just are relaxed. You know, they try to live their life. You know, all of that, so they don't stress themselves and none of that. So, cause you know, like, oh. You know, like I say, you know, I've been seeing like, you know, these things. Oh, you know, they jealous of that. It's like, hey, it's not about money. You know, it's not about money. And this is the biggest mistake that sometimes, you know, like I say, I'm speaking about, you know, Paso Bros, you know, speaking about Americans. That's the biggest mistake like sometimes, you know, American has in countries like Colombia, that they think like everybody has a prize. That's true. Everybody has a prize. But you know, like, but when people, like when some people, because I don't wanna, you know, say everybody and the mama. But when some people, they think that, you know, they already wrong, because they know like they might feel like they can do a lot of things in the country and they can walk away, you know, do what kind of like what they want in the country, and they can walk away, you know, freely or something. But you know, things are not like that usually, you know. Here in Colombia, well, you know, things are slowly here, but like I say, you know, things are kind of like way different, you know, especially, you know, in cities like Medellin, guys. So hey, like I say, I'm glad I made this video, guys, because I was like, hey, listen, I gotta go deep in that and explain these people, you know, what kind of perception, you know, Colombians have of Paso Bros, you know what I mean? So they can try to like do better. I know guys that they've been in Paso Bros, that they were Paso Bros before, but now they don't want to be even related to that group no more. Because like I say, they've been involved. A lot of guys that, you know, that they only travel, you know, it's the first time out to the country. So, you know, they've been involved in a lot of stuff, all of that, this and that, hitting women, you know, all of that, in trouble with the police, this and that, sexual exploitation thing. So, you know, they don't want to be related to that no more. Like, I think like, well, at the beginning, well, I think it's still, but I think like the beginning of the Paso Bros, you know, I think like the group was more respectful, you know, you know, to each member, all of that. So, and then like also like, you know, like a lot of countries outside, you know, that were respecting Paso Bros more, but now I don't think it's the same thing. I don't think it's the same environment. But like I said, they gotta work. They gotta work hard to to create different reputation in countries like Colombia. And I know, like I said, I'm not defending Colombia because I know like a lot of people require, and also Paso Bros require like to be safe in Colombia. Especially in Medellin, we all all the the problems over there, people getting set up, all of that. I get that. Don't get me wrong. But I also gotta speak about that, kind of speak for Colombians, but because I'm Colombian, born and raised in Cartagena, so I kind of know how Colombians are, about all this topic, all of that. And maybe like I say, talking about Paso Bros here, all of that, people like to flex with the cap, Paso Bros caps, all of that. They might won't tell you nothing. But like you got people in Colombia like they've been fighting just cause you wearing like a shirt from another team, like they've been fighting between them, going to a war, all of that. So imagine now, like since they create this article, about the Paso Bros. So imagine, how they gonna feel about that. You know what I mean? They can feel like, oh, you laughing at that, and I will lying or something. So my advice said, don't be wearing that shirt. I know you love that shirt. I know you proud to be Paso Bros, but hey, it's not the right time to be wearing that shirt in Colombia, fellas. Hey, like I say, I was trying to clarify all of these things. I was gonna clarify you guys so you guys can have an idea. It's nothing personal. It's nothing personal. But sometimes like locals, they get tired. Like you're getting tired about Medellin. All the time people getting set up, all of that. So locals, they also get tired, about all this situation, with the Paso Bros, all of that. And I get that. I'm trying, like I say, I'm not trying to defend nobody. I'm just trying to understand, each side. Colombians, they want the country, they want the country and they see it, especially Medellin, to be more respectful. And you guys, you want safety because you guys come here to spend the money and all of that. And I really appreciate that because I owe a lot to the tourists and Paso Bros and all of that because they also been supporting me on my business, fellas. So hey, I hope you guys like this video. And the ones that were feeling some type of way, I wanna also apologize then because that was never my intention. I was just trying to like bring that updates because I think like it was like necessary, to bring this updates, this information to my channel, guys. I hope you guys like this video, fellas. And I made this video with love for you guys. I've been so much busy today, and then I only have now like 1 hour, of break up. So and then after that, I gotta go back to work again. So I've been working hard, fellas. But hey, this also, my work, bring you guys, updates, talking about speaking fashion on my podcast and all of that, guys. And like I said, this is one of my favorite videos because I think and I feel like, I did this video with my heart. I went deep. I went, where the place I wanted to go, the point that I want to be. So, I made this video, so in my head, guys. So, hey, guys, thanks for everything. Thanks a lot. Thanks for everything, guys. You always showing me love. You guys always supporting me. There is no word for you all because none of this would be possible without you all behind the screen, watching me, supporting me, showing me love all the time. So I really appreciate that, guys. So hey, all I can say is thank you so much, guys. So hey, if you any day, anytime, any moment, any second, you guys coming to Cartagena, Colombia, don't forget to hit me up because I own a tour company. We offer tours like Volcano, Palenque, Yachts, Village, all of that. So we guys, if you need somebody to show you around, to show you the city around, to show you the place to go, the restaurant, all of that. So I'm the man over here, I can show you, I can give you a hand with that. If you need somebody to translate back and forth, I also can do it also. So guys, hey, that's all I want to bring to you guys. I also, we drop all my PayPal information. If it's some of you guys, want to show me some love, all of that, just go ahead. But I'm not begging for money, guys. So, guys, see you soon, guys. See you next time. This is Carlos, the Colombian guy. Boom.